your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like I'm leaving my world. Wanna give you all me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Kane. Aims beyond the defence. Messi! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Danso calmly anticipates. Caicedo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Bardiol with the foul. Camavinga, and it's Zaire Emery. No way through, so back it comes. Backward it goes, real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Zaire Emery certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fofana. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. Now it's Kane. That is good alertness. Camavinga. He has a look up. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kane, who does have an assist to his name.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a throw-in. Yamal, decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Back chance! Messi finds himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafinha. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. And he shoots! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Messi. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi clipped into space, takes a shot! It's a goal! And they're back in front! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shot at goal! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga, that is a great pick out. And it's Zaire Emery. Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Zaire Emery. Zielinski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, Messi. Viene
So we're into the second 45.
Numero 20.
Yamal, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Zaire Emery. And it's Fernandez. Now Mbappe. No way through. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Zielinski.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Jimenez. Zielinski. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernandez. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent
L'affluenza di
interception.
quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Looking for the run. Now it's he's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 17.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vardiol. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Zielinski. Oh, good spread. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Referee chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's intervened well there. It's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Back into the middle. Spread it left. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. That's a decent
Ci
clearance.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
I never satisfied. Give me from my sin blue, wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end, like bulb to my chin. Forgive me for my sin blue, wanna wash me clean. Everything to an end, like bulb to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I closed my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I come apart.
I wanna dance, 'cause I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, 'cause I wanna dance. What you wanna do? I wanna dance. You go too. I wanna dance. Old school. I wanna dance.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Trying to play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit, and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance. Look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me. Shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? And this is Lewandowski. He's onside. Spread it left. He has a look up. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. It's made its way to him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well,
Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ferran Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal plays it short. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Threads one in. Spread neatly. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he latch on to this? He is through here! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a quick ball upfield. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Van Dijk. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rafinha. This might spell danger, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Ferran Torres. He's on it, can he get away? And that's really well manoeuvred. Zaire Emery. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. Played it. Can he finish? Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Yamal.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Christensen. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Milan finding their passes. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. It's a searching pass. Fofana. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Guardiol. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Ferran Torres knocks it into space. Fofana gets... And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
In towards the back stick. He's there and gets it away. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fernandez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rafinha. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fofana calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's being urged to shoot. Looking to play him in. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking for a runner. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandes. And it's Zaire Emery. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. Lopez. That's going to go a long way. And they've got a throw. And that has been clubbed away. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fernandes. Rafinha. Out towards the flank. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Fernandes. Camavinga. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Fernandes. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Zaire Emery. Good read, needed to be.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fermin with the clearance. Looking for the run. Plenty to aim at here. Nuno Mendes plays it forward. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read. Camavinga out to the right, back into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. Zaire Emery. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Nuno Mendes. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
걸음걸이고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이고 장난 듯이 big it up 내버려둬 I just cannot stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step
길을 끌진 내가 굿원인 Get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난내 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 step in 떠나보는 굿굿굿굿 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know what? 더 다르게 더 걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 끌어워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 No matter where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 내 걸음이 더 뜨거워 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Milan really could have done without this. This for the lead. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Camavinga, Zaire Emery. Can he spark a counter here? Zaire Emery, ambitious ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Camavinga. Rafinha, he is through here. And it's Zaire Emery, looking here to chip it through. And he's there to retrieve it. He has a shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. Fernandez. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Camavinga. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Camavinga crosses it in. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Griezmann carries the ball down the right. That's a throw. Messi.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's skewed away. And this is Griezmann. Zaire Emery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camavinga. Camavinga! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as could be danger here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. More and more pressure on the ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Now it's Osimhen. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Osimhen. Distributed tidily. Griezmann. Oh, that's neat.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He has found the way through. Camavinga, and a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Fernandez. Zaire Emery. Oh, good take in a good area. Kane!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandez. Now it's Garnacho. It's Camavinga. Barcelona finding their passes. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. Played back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. Vardiol. Tries to cut back. Zaire Emery shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Garnacho, and he was quick to react. Zaire Emery, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gehi makes the interception. Messi. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. And Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? It's Kane! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fernandes. Played out to the right. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. Kane. That has been slung wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's been given away. He might be in here. Chance for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And that is out of play. Garnacho running with the ball. Griezmann.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great vision. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It's become a case of men against boys. Garnacho, he's got away. That's very neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Kane. And that has left him in a heap. And they're quick to get it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Garnacho. And he's intervened well there. Vardiol. And it's Van Dijk. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross. Good ball, good take.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Fofana. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Now it's Osimhen. Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is just caressing the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kane.
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's made its way to him. Very nicely done. That's that, the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly.
Whisper close when you're leaning, and please give me some kind of reason to let go of the state of mind that the only time I waste is mine. Well, you can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. Can't think of the last
Good lord.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so I wonder what the little magician... He's there to hit it! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Zaire Emery. Fernandez. Zaire Emery. Rafinha. Decent chance! Played out wide. Zaire Emery. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to clear it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Fernandez. Sends it crossfield. Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. Turns and goes back. And it's Fernandez. Jimenez gets a foot in here. Out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No goals as yet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. And Zaire Emery. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Kane. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Zaire Emery. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Backward it goes. Kane. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Camavinga has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. He's in space and looking for option. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Camavinga. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Rafinha.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Fagioli. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rafinha chooses to go cross-field. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. And Fernandez. Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got a... Rafinha! What a save! Terrific reactions! Messi. Now it's Kane. And it's Camavinga. And it's Zaire Emery. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Rafinha. Foot in. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And here's Rafinha. Guardiola. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Chooses to go back. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Well, they could break here. He is through here.
80.314 spettatori.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, can they get him away? Swept, shoots! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Milan can now introduce
Messi.
the first of their substitutes.
Numero 2.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Zaire Emery. And this is Kane. Valverde. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And their quick shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Messi. Fernandez. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Camavinga making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Kane. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great vision. Fofana calmly anticipates. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An act of charity gratefully received.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. And this is Kane. It's Kane! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.